Guys, so I'm here today to do a little video with Grace, and she really needed to get changed because she hadn't been changed in probably over a month now. She's been in her PJs. So I put her in this outfit that came all the way from the UK from Helen. We received this just before I went to Arizona. And it is by Next, and it has little cats. It's got these little pockets here, and it came with these leggings, and it fits her perfect. I was a little nervous about the pants fitting because she has such chunky legs that I now usually buy 18 to 24 months, and these are 9 to 12 month size. But clearly Next runs large in 9 to 12 months because it fits her perfectly. So for this video, I thought Grace and I would bake some cookies. They're not going to be baked from scratch. We just had some Pillsbury cookie dough, and I've been meaning to make it for quite a while now, and I thought Grace would like to take part. So, and I'm having a craving for chocolate chip cookies, so we are going to make those, so stay tuned. Alright guys, so look what I discovered as I was coming down the hall here. Excuse the mess. We still have stuff that I have to put away, stuff that we're having to take to Valley Village. I'm in the process of decluttering, so keep that in mind. Just don't mind the mess. But look who's on Grace's chair. You have never done this before. I've taken Grace out of this chair lots of times, and he has never gone up there. What are you doing, mister? What do you think this is? Okay, so I am going to get little the little seat cushion that I bought for Grace, and we'll get started. Okay guys, so I don't know if you remember me purchasing this, but this is like a booster to get Grace higher up in the seat. It's just this little cushion kind of thing because I was using books and I got it on the Steel Network. Oh, I don't know, it must have been last year sometime, and I just haven't had a chance to use it yet, or I just haven't made time to use it. So it's got little woodland creatures on it. So I'm gonna get her up here and we're gonna get started. All right guys, there she is. This works really well. I was afraid that it was gonna be too low, but it's perfect for her. So I really like that. All right, Gracie, are you ready to bake some cookies? Yeah? Okay, so we're gonna move that in there. Okay, so we are ready to get started, and it's pretty much just scooping teaspoon, it says spoon dough by rounded teaspoonfuls 2 inches apart onto an ungreased cookie sheet. Pretty much all you have to do. So it's pretty easy. It's kind of funny that they say teaspoons because usually I actually use a tablespoon to scoop them. So that's probably why I end up getting less cookies than they say, but I'm actually okay with that. I just kind of like to make the cookies a little bit bigger. So we're just gonna cut the package open, and then we'll get ready to scoop this out. So funny, as I was getting ready to do this video, I was thinking, oh my gosh, how cute would it have been if I had like a little apron for Grace, and like a chef hat or something like that, because I know at work Margaret, she has, you know, like with all her play food and her play dishes and stuff like that, she has a little apron and a chef hat and an oven mitt. And it is like super cute. And she loves to wear that when she's making stuff. Okay, I'm trying to figure out how we can do this. I think Grace is gonna, sorry, I'm just kind of rinsing my hands here, but I think Grace is gonna have to basically watch because I don't want to get cookie dough all over her. Let's see. Maybe she can help me spoon some on. I'll get the spoonful ready. The thing that I find though with this cookie dough is like you literally can't just spoon it on and leave it. You kind of have to shape it with your hands. See, Grace, we can't just go like this. It just doesn't work. So we have to take it, and I usually just shape them into little balls like this. That's how I find it works best. And see, I feel like that's probably the size cookie dough that they like say for you to make. I personally do them bigger because I like to have like slightly larger cookies. So, and now I think I probably got too much. Let's see, Grace. Actually, that's not bad. That's usually about the size that I do. So yeah, I don't know. This is going to be tricky for me to do, to have Grace actually physically help me. So I think she's just going to take part in terms of observing, which, you know what, for an actual like real life child her age, well, I wouldn't even call it a child. I picture her as being about 1 and a bit years old. So generally they wouldn't really be helping at that age anyway. They would just be observing. So I'm going to go with that. But I will let her have a taste test when we finish. Isn't that exciting, Grace?
Yeah.
Chocolate chip cookies for all. It's been so long since I've made cookies. I actually want to make some cookies from scratch. Because I haven't done that in a while either. I have a really nice recipe for oatmeal cookies, and I usually add chocolate chips into that. So I usually do oatmeal chocolate chip cookies. Wow, these have like these are like chocolate chunks. Look at those. They're square. Yeah, they're like chocolate chunks. More than chocolate chips, in my opinion. Okay, I had pulled out 2 baking sheets, but I don't think we're going to need 2. Because I'm making these cookies pretty big. So, yeah. This one actually is actually pretty good. I didn't have to actually shape that one too much. So, yeah, I really do want to make my oatmeal chocolate chip cookies. Those are so good. It's been so long. I have everything. I bought everything I need to make them. I just haven't done it yet. I really need to do that. So if all pans out, this Saturday, we are going to be going to Buffalo for the day. And originally the plan was we were just going to be going to go to Trader Joe's. Because I think it was last year sometime, Alex's sister and boyfriend were traveling around that area, and they, on the way back, they stopped at Trader Joe's, and they told us that they were going to be going there, and we let them know like what we wanted from there, and they picked up a bunch of stuff for us, and we really liked it. And so we've been wanting to go down to get some things there. So we were going to go last weekend, like this past weekend, but Alex's sister was sick, and she said the other night that she's sort of feeling better. So we're just kind of playing it by ear. We'll see how she feels. Hopefully she'll be well enough to go on Saturday. And yeah, so we're planning to go on Saturday, but now it's kind of turned into, well, since we're going to be there, Alex's sister wants to go to the outlet mall that's there, and she also wants to go to Target, which is fine because we actually had wanted to go to either a Target or a Walmart as well, because we want to try to find, Alex heard on the internet that Oreo cookies have come out with a Peep Oreo cookie, and we really want to try that. I am going to have to use 2 baking sheets because I still have cookie dough left and this one is full. Yeah, so we are going to be going there as well, and also we are planning to stop by the Cheesecake Factory, which I have heard of lots of times, but I have never eaten there, and I would like to try that. Alex's sister mentioned it, that she was wanting to try it, so we're going to probably go there. And Alex also was saying that there's this really cool donut place in St. Catharines. So I think our plan is to stop there on the way back to try that out. So it's just going to be a day of like eating and shopping. But I'm a little bit nervous because for me, going to Target is probably going to be quite difficult for me. Because as you know, my goal this year is to try my best not to buy any more baby clothes until I use up what I have, because I literally have no more space to put stuff. And so I want to just use up what I have, purge what I, if I use an outfit and I don't really care for it, get rid of it and stuff like that. So I really want to just use what I have before buying any more. But when you go to Target, which we don't have here, it's going to be so hard to resist going to check out the baby section, because, it's stuff that we can't get here. And I'm like, oh, like, it's going to be so hard to resist that temptation. I don't know if I even want to, like, maybe I just need to not go there. Or maybe just, like, leave my purse in the car hidden somewhere so I don't have to worry about anything being stolen, but just like put it there so that I'm not tempted to spend, like, but then it'll probably be torture to just look at the stuff. So it's like, I don't know, maybe I should just stay clear of the baby section. So that's what I'm thinking. So these are ready to be put into the oven. So I'll get them in there, and then I can start putting ones on the other cookie sheet. Now, let me just refresh my memory how long we bake these to. This is 9 to 12 minutes. Our oven, I actually set my oven a little lower than what they said. I'm going to try, I'm going to say 10 minutes. Because I don't want to burn the cookies. So, how's it going, Grace? Are you enjoying this observation experience? What's that? Oh, you want to eat some cookie dough? I don't blame you. I like eating cookie dough myself. But we're going to save it for the cookies, and then you're going to get to eat the cookies when they are finished being baked. So unfortunately, I think this is why I probably shouldn't make these bigger than what they say, because then I end up using a baking sheet for like 3 cookies. And so it's just kind of silly, isn't it, Grace? Look at this. Mommy's just gonna like use this cookie sheet for literally 3 cookies. So yeah. So anyways, that's what's happening. So yeah, I've been watching the Kohl's box openings of the dolls that used to belong to Cynthia. She got Yukito and what was the other one's name? Caitlin. And I really enjoyed seeing those, and it's just, it's so surreal to see, and it's really making me excited for my Friends to Be Made doll to arrive. I'm hoping that she will arrive by Thursday next week, because that's what the estimate says between 7 to 16 days or something like that. So there is a chance it could be the week after that, but I'm really keeping my fingers crossed and hoping and praying that it will be the earliest estimated date, which would be Thursday of next week. And that would be perfect because I'll be off and I'll be at home. So I'll be here to receive her. I am still going to be attempting to get the other doll off of eBay. It's a neonate doll that's Asian. Her name is Claire. Now, 2 days ago, people started bidding on the doll. And coincidentally, the bidding started to happen the day after I posted my video telling you guys the story about these dolls. Now, I don't think I said anything about the doll being a baby think it over, because it's not. It's a neonate. So I don't really, I might be just jumping to conclusions, you know, because of emotions running high, that I just kind of like thought, okay, have people seen my video and they're trying to buy this doll? Because if that's the case, it really bothers me to think that someone would do that knowing the sentimental value of these dolls for us. And I would much, much rather see Cynthia's babies go to people within our group that, you know, personally knew Cynthia than going to a complete stranger. So the bidding started to go up and up and up, and I was like, oh my gosh, I don't know if I'm going to be able to afford it if it gets too high. But the bidding has seemed to be at a standstill since yesterday. So Nicole and I were talking about it, and we're just wondering if maybe because he listed this doll as a baby think it over when it actually isn't, we're thinking that maybe people saw the price and thought, wow, this is like such a steal of a price for a baby think it over. And they might be thinking that they're getting an electronic computerized baby think it over doll, but it's not. It has 0 electronics at all. It's just the mold. It's just the doll. And it was by the sister company Neonates, who used the baby think it over molds to make these play dolls. And we know that it's a neonate because it has eyebrows and eyelashes, and baby think it overs don't have that. The neonates did. That was the difference between those two. So I really hope and pray that the bidding doesn't continue to go up. The auction ends tonight at 10 p.m. my time. So I'm going to be watching it very closely over the next few hours. And I really hope and pray that I can bid and win. it's going to cost me a little more than I originally intended to spend on this doll. But you know what? At this point, to me, the sentimental value means so much more than the price tag. And so as long as I know that I have the money and I can afford it, I'm just going to go for it and hope to God that I win the auction. Because it's just too important to us to have these babies go to people who knew Cynthia, and you know, we feel like Cynthia led us to these babies because she wanted us to have them. So so fingers crossed, pray that I win this. This video probably won't go up until tomorrow, so you'll have to wait and see if I win. But yeah, I just can't wait for the Friends to Be Made doll to come. And then hopefully I'll win this other baby, and then she will probably come like a couple weeks after the Friends to Be Made doll. So yeah, all right, well, the timer is about to go off and I'll have to take the first batch of cookies out soon. So we will check in a little while. Okay guys, so here's our cookies, the first batch. They look nice and golden, so hopefully they're not burnt at all. They don't smell burnt, so that's good. I kind of smushed this one by accident when I was taking them out. Some of them are looking a little thin, but all in all, they look pretty darn good. They smell good. They seem kind of gooey, but usually once you let them sit for a while, then they firm up. So let them cool down a little bit, and then I'll put them on a cooling rack. Okay, I'm going to start putting cookies on our cooling rack right here. They are looking good. They are smelling good. Don't you think so, Grace? Yeah, they... Oh, I'm going to take some to work tomorrow as a snack. Now, actually, they might be even nice to pack for the drive down to Buffalo, because it'll probably be about a 2-hour drive, maybe a little bit longer than a 2-hour drive. So it'll be quite the journey. So why not have some cookies for the road? Some for lunch tomorrow. Well, not for lunch, but as a snack at work. I think that'll be nice. Grace, are you excited to try one of these cookies? Okay, here are the last 3. They came out pretty good. So just waiting for them to cool. Okay, our cookies are finished. They all fit into this little container. And Grace is going to test them out. All right, here we go. So do you like it, Grace? Awesome. Do you give it a thumbs up? Alright guys, well thanks so much for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed it, and we'll see you next time. Bye guys. I'm going to take a piece myself. Okay, that was a bigger piece than I intended. Oh, look at, like, the chocolate chips are really gooey. And they're really good. Well, that was an epic fail. I just dropped the cookie all over. Oh my god. Okay. Okay, we'll just pretend that she ate it at this point.